Hi. Yeah, George here. Well, I'm sort of been away, right? And I'll explain a bit more about that. Um, Before I do so, I'll just give you a few quick updates. It's some because they're also quite urgent. I believe that the war in the Middle East, or some military war, is about to start. The reasons are that the moon now is a new moon, or almost. It's either crescent or new, or just past new to crescent. Otherwise, the moon is very dark. A dark moon is suitable for stealth operations at night. Second, the IDF, and this is on their YouTube channel, so you can check it out. The Israel Defense Force YouTube channel shows videos that show the video that they had a drill where an entire battalion was deployed via parachute. Typically, you do that if you want to deploy your troops in deep enemy territory behind enemy lines. It so happens that the best time to do this would be at night on a dark moon. So they are practicing. They're practiced. This happened a few. I think this happened already. The video is out. Okay, third, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, I think his name is Dempsey from the U.S., paid a call to his counterparts in the Israeli military. I think he arrived on Thursday and is supposed to leave on Friday, so he should be on his way out now. I don't know. I haven't seen the news articles on Dempsey today. However, the reason that's significant is that they make it out as though it's a social call. Just saying hi, a courtesy call, and hey, don't attack Iran yet, okay? Stuff like that. Nothing to do with Iran, right? This is nothing to do with Iran. The reason I think he's here is because he has to personally receive face to face information about the battle plan of the Israeli armed forces, because the Americans will have to prepare for the ramifications. I suspect then that the United States is, despite the rhetoric of some American politicians, and despite they're trying to play a broker on both sides. It seems America is still a strong supporter of Israel. It seems that a strong Israeli state, particularly one where they achieve the borders of one of the better word we can call it Greater Israel between the Nile and the Euphrates. This larger Israel, would solve a lot of geopolitical problems for the United States, especially with regards to Turkey and Iran and other countries around there. So I think they realize it's in their geopolitical interest, and they just have to make sure that things don't get out of control. So those things are very imminent. So you know those things are brewing up. I think you feel it's ready. So you just stick close to Jesus. Okay, don't uh, you know don't slack and don't lose faith. I think we're almost there. All right. Now, all right. So that's just the update. I mean, what more can you say? So I'll just talk a bit about. I don't usually do this. I'll talk a bit about myself. What's been happening? All right. Back then, I can't remember when this started. I had this, urgent call. Uh, I mean, it's always a good idea anyway to do this from time to time. Even though the rapture is not, or even regardless of what the rapture is imminent, but you should always stay close to Jesus, and especially spend special time with Him. And so I've been trying to do that and making time. And the way that the Lord has advised me to make time is since the 17th of January. It seems I have been asked to basically abstain from YouTube and Facebook, and not so. Basically, and since I spend most of my time on the internet on those places, then basically the recreational internet is I'm to abstain from that, and I should spend more of my time in. Well, I guess I'll be reading, and I'll be I bought some books. I bought some books and DVDs, which I'll show you in a bit later. Um, uh, all right, now how long? And I didn't really figure out how long. I thought it'd be a week. However, after spending some time with the Lord, it seems that He had some surprising recommendation for me, which I don't understand. um, but which I intend to obey. He wants me to abstain from YouTube and Facebook for 40 days. I don't know why. What's this with the number 40? Well, I suppose it could have easily been 2,000, so I should be grateful for 40. 40 days. My. When will that be? So 40 days will end in the 26th. Yeah, 26th of February. That'll be some time. I think I will still look the same. So it's good. It's not perhaps not really that long, but given the fact that I feel that it seems that the rapture will happen any time now, it's a kind of a puzzling recommendation. So I suppose I'm rationalizing that maybe the Lord just wants me to focus on Him without thinking about what video I'd make the following week. So okay, so that's that. So I will be away for some time, not that long. So I will. It seems very likely that I will meet you in the air. But if not, if we're still here, then I'll see you here. Okay. So since I'll be away from YouTube for so long, I thought, well, I think I should go to the local Christian bookstore and maybe pick up some stuff. And so I'll show you some stuff I picked up. Here, let's see. Here's one. Wait, I just put the cover around wrong. Let's see. Okay, this is a CD I got. Here, can you see that? Yeah, here. It's Hillsong, Aftermath, United. Yeah, a nice title. Especially if you don't like math. At least if you don't like math, Aftermath, United. It's very rapture about. And there's what else. It's a Hillsong DVD. Oopsie. This is Our God. Now, of course, usually Hillsong's fine, but when you hear a title as This is Our God, you have to look at the fine print, right? And if you look at the fine print, you'll just about see there the word Jesus. Oh, it's a cross? What? Jesus, yeah, right. And just in case it's hard to see, there you go, Jesus. So definitely, it's okay. This is not made by the Antichrist. So it's is kosher an appropriate word? Kosher in a certain sense. All right, and then I found a book. It's kind of interesting, and I got this in a discount. Apparently, it wasn't really moving. It is Waiting on God by Andrew Murray. Yeah, it's interesting. I actually read some works by Andrew Murray. He's what's this? The True Vine. This is another thing. The True Vine by Andrew Murray. It's just a very very good book actually. So I'd recommend it. You check it out on Amazon. But here I got was this Waiting on God, and returning to the place of absolute dependence, a 31-day devotional. So I thought, wow, 31. Hopefully we'll be raptured before I finish the study. But I was thinking this is a case of a win-win situation. You see, because let's say we're raptured. Let's say, no, I'm not date setting, but let's say maybe tomorrow or the day after. Something like that, or today. If that happens, I mean, it's probably a good idea to be in a state of waiting on God at that time. However, if, for example, 31 days roll by, and we're still here, then I think a study like Waiting on God would probably be very helpful at that time. So it's a win-win situation. So so I think the Lord, of course, when I saw the book, I thought, is it a sign? Then I said, oh no, it's not a sign. Or if it's a sign, it's probably a sort of disinformation for Satan, because he wants Satan to think that he's coming back, not soon, but maybe a month or so, something like that. And of course, we don't really know, and he doesn't know. Only God knows. So in the meantime, I think it's a win-win. It's a good thing. It's good to wait. And although I felt kind of oh no at first, I thought after a while I said, no, actually, it's good. Good to wait. Learn how to wait, and whatever happens is to trust and be totally dependent on God. So I think that's good, and I think that's the purpose of me being away. It's not that I'm necessarily doing a lot of the things I'm doing is not good. I think the Lord wants me to quickly grow close to Him and to change. And actually, the last few days there has been a few strongholds I've been struggling with, which have fallen. Issues of forgiveness and bitterness, for example. I have those issues. They fell. Uh, so and that's kind of thing because I've been struggling with those for most of my life. So looks like he's dealing with my impatience next. Oh dear. Oh well, there you are. Anyway, whatever happens, if I think if just for the sake of argument, and I'm not saying it's going to be the case, but if for the sake of argument that if we are here at the end of my, so I guess you might call it a fast from YouTube. If we're still here, I probably will do a study on waiting on God based on the study which I had just completed. Probably do a series on that, among other things. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's an update from me. Just quick. I'm feeling I'm enjoying spending more time with the Lord, just learning more about Him, and I don't know what's going to be. Sometimes I can't figure out. Sometimes I can't understand what the Lord's doing, but it feels good. I'm growing closer to Him, and well, the world will survive without me in YouTube until the end of the prescribed 40 days, which I have been directed to do. Uh, okay, so I hope you're all well. I'll be praying for you just because I'm not here. Doesn't mean I'm not here. I remember and pray for you. Please pray for me that the Lord that the Lord wants to do in me um, gets done, and that prayer always gets answered, by the way. And and yeah, that's and I actually might probably recommend that you probably embark on that study too. So as well while we're waiting. So and maybe we could compare notes when I'm back. All right. Take care, everyone. Lord is coming soon. Okay. Be careful, watchful, stay close to Jesus now. War in the Middle East is very likely to break out very soon. The rapture happening before that. Okay. All right. Bye bye. See you. If not in the air, then here.